The introvert myth. Some of y'all have been lied to, fam, being told that you are a certain way when you're not really. And this is very important because in order to be happy, we need to understand how we are as social creatures and how we work with other people, because humans are primarily social, whether introverted or extroverted. Most of our dreams have to do with other people. Most of our daily highlights, our highs, are social highs and social lows. And everything, keys to success and everything, happiness, wealth, health, love, revolves around other people. You know, we can do a lot of things on our own. Whether you're introverted or extroverted or not, though, comes down to this. Humans are social creatures. Welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. I wanted to share this because there's certain personality tests, such as Myers-Briggs, and certain myths about the difference between extroverts and introverts. And if you identify as an introvert, I think it can cause you to do certain behaviors that are damaging. Like, you think you're an introvert, you think it's okay for you to be more of a loner and to be self-stimulated and kind of do your own thing and avoid, large groups of meeting people. And that's just not true. And that's not really how the difference between introverts and extroverts and how they work. There's a couple other definitions that I would recommend. One of them, better personality test than Myers-Briggs, is Hexaco. You can check that out. And I'll tell you from personal experience, that was a game changer for me. I took Myers-Briggs back in college or high school. It told me I was introverted for reasons like I don't like to go out to parties at night. I like to stay in. Don't like small talk that much. I like to do my own thing a lot of the time. So you think, okay, I'm introverted. Therefore, I can be more hermity and more isolated, and I don't need to go seek out other people. But that turned out to be wrong and also damaging. I took the Hexaco test. I am extroverted. I do like people. I do like novelty. It's just that I value sleep really high, so I'd rather stay in for sleep. It's not an extrovert-introvert thing. I'm not necessarily the most social, but I am lively, enjoy the company of other people. And here's a key to understand between introversion and extroversion is the novelty factor. Extroverts prefer more novelty in terms of new experiences, new people, new places, adventure. And introverts prefer more to go deeper down the same path, do the same thing, get better. So you'll see like extroverts will prefer to have more odd jobs, go to meet random people on the weekends, and introverts more prefer to for self-mastery and keep doing, the same thing but getting better at it. And I definitely was more introverted, and I thought of myself as being more introverted, but I just valued sleep highly. I wasn't that sociable, and I was shy. And here's the thing, it's like, if you're shy, it doesn't mean you're extroverted or introverted. It just means you haven't developed your personal skills quite as much, or you're maybe more reserved, which is different from being shy, which is where you don't see a need, you're more humble to share too much about yourself. So as I developed my social skills more, I realized actually I like to do my own thing a lot of the time, but I really like novelty, meeting new people, doing new things, and my life got a lot better that way as I realized that I need to work on my relationships more, whether extroverted or introverted. And actually I am extroverted according to Hexaco. I just think Myers-Briggs is too linear, not enough dimension, so I'd recommend checking out Hexaco. But I just wanted to share that with you because if you identify as introvert, one, you might not really be introverted, and two, even if you are, you still need other people, you still need to seek out other people, you still need some novelty, just not quite as much. You still need some new. You just are better suited to be a master of one thing. And also, this will guide your career a little bit, because if you're very extroverted, you're going to get bored doing the same thing over and over faster. It's more important that, you don't even need to have like real social, this is a different thing. Like, you don't need to have a really social job as an extrovert necessarily. You just need to have a more varied job where you do more things, have more opportunities for learning, more tasks. As an introvert, you can have a very social job and succeed at it. It's more of wanting to refine and go deeper down the path and master and have still some novelty, but not quite as much. It's not as necessary. right? So like that's confusing because you can think, certain dimensions you're extroverted, certain dimensions you're introverted. I think I'm not that sociable, therefore, I mean, come on, like that was some lack of awareness caused by the existing personality test at the time. So, I've adjusted and I figured it out, and I'm a lot happier socially now that I've, around fun people and know myself better. So, hope you find that useful. Hope you find that helpful. Share down below, what do you identify as right now, introvert or extrovert, if either. And, that's probably even not necessarily that helpful on what dimensions. And I recommend checking out the Hexaco personality test, taking it. Share your results down below in terms of extroversion or introversion. Promise you it will be worth your time, be pretty interesting stuff. Those of you who want to learn more, you should check out my recent book, I Wish I Had Told Me Sooner. A bunch of important stuff that I wish someone had told me sooner, and you can learn from me. So, hope you find that useful. Much love. Look forward to talking to you soon. Peace.